This is kind of monumental. This is my last time ever taking out my contacts. I just took them out. I'm throwing them out. I'm gonna have 20/20 vision tomorrow. Bye-bye contacts. Bye-bye glasses. Oh my god. Let's talk about LASIK. I am going to try to give my best description of my experience from the very start. Good morning. It's currently October 5th. It's 6 in the morning, and in about an hour and a half, I am getting LASIK eye surgery done. To the procedure, it was just so scary. Let's start from way back when I had my consultation. I went through a clinic called LASIK MD. Your optometrist has to refer you, but they do free consultations to see if you are a candidate for LASIK. They measure your cornea thickness and like your prescription, because I have such a bad prescription that I was told that if I had like 1 degree worse, I wouldn't be a candidate for LASIK, because that's like too far gone basically. Once they told me I was a candidate for LASIK, you basically decide if you want to be scheduled in for the surgery. I said yes. They scheduled me for the surgery. It was back in August. They were like, does October 5th work for you? I was like, I'll make it work, I guess. I am -9. If you know anything about prescription, that is very, 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 very bad. Like, I'm legally blind. If I tried to drive without contacts, I'd get into a car accident within like 5 seconds. I'm gonna see if I can like put a little image of what it looks like, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, before I get surgery, I always put my hair in a braid, so that's what we're gonna do. I was literally saying the deciding factor of why I got LASIK eye surgery was when I was in Central America and I just wanted to nap on the bus, and I can't nap with contacts in because I've heard way too many horror stories of people going blind by sleeping with their contacts in. So I just would not nap, or I would literally be squatting on the side of the road at like a dirty bus station trying to take out my contacts. I'm so nervous, guys. Yeah, but I'm gonna take you with me, and I'm gonna take you along the healing journey and everything. For me, I went through like, I think 4 consults on the day of. I saw a first optometrist, she measured my eyes, and since my prescription's so bad, they had to get a second optometrist to look at my eyes. And then I had to sign an additional consent form because I have an atypical corneal topography, which basically means that for a normal eye, it's 1 in 2,000 that ectasia will happen, which is basically like your eye going blurry again and then potential blindness. But I have a 1 in 500, which is like way higher of a stat. So they give me this like literally 5 minutes before I'm supposed to go in for surgery, and I was like, holy crap, I don't want to do this anymore. What do you mean I could go blind? I had to see a third optometrist. They had to go through all the risks with me, and they said it's like so highly unlikely, and if it were to happen, that there's a corrective surgery for it. So I was like, oh, okay, that's fine then. And then I had to see a counselor who went over all the risks with me again, which for me, because my eyes are so bad, I'm at risk for halo at night, so night driving. I'm at risk for dry eyes, and which everyone's at risk for dry eyes, and I'm also at risk to atypical cornea topographies. I had to see like 4 people, and they called me in 4 separate times, and every time I went in, I was like, oh my god, this is the moment. Like, this is when I'm gonna go into the surgery. I was so nervous. And then every person I talked to, I was like, I'm so sorry, but like, I'm freaking out. Can you give me anything? And they were like, yes, if you're freaking out, we can give you a Xanax. And I was like, I need that. Otherwise, like, I will be like shaking during the procedure. They're giving me Xanax. I can't do it without it. So like, don't worry, we'll give you a Xanax. It'll be all good. They were so nice. They were like, we'll even hold your hand during it. You're gonna be totally fine. So I was like, okay, I feel better about that. When we finally moved into like the operating waiting room, they put on a cap to hold your hair back, and they put on shoe caps. And then there's a dark room right beside you. And after the surgery, you're supposed to sit in the dark room for 30 minutes while they monitor you, and then you go in for like a last eye look or whatever. So the people that were getting LASIK before me, they were going and sitting in the dark room. And I was listening to them because you can overhear them because you're right across from them. And everyone was coming out being like, oh my god, that was the weirdest experience ever. Like, that was so weird. And I was like, what do you guys mean by weird? Like, give me Was it scary? Was it painful? I don't know what to expect, right? Anyways, after they put the cap on, they put a face mask on me and then they started taping it down to my face. And I was like, guys, how am I gonna take my Xanax if you're taping the mask to my face? And she was like, oh, you'll get it right before you go in. And I'm like, well, how long does Xanax take to get into my bloodstream? Like, is it gonna work if I take it right before the procedure? Like, shouldn't I be taking it now so that I'm like relaxed when I go in? I didn't question it because I have a hard time speaking up for myself. Don't do that. If you're getting LASIK, speak up for yourself. You need the Xanax, trust me. Then they call my name. I walk in there, they do a quick eye scan, and he was like, how are you feeling? I was like, not good. Everyone kept asking me. They were like, are you excited? I was like, no, I'm not excited. Why would I be excited? I'm about to get my eye cut open. I'm being dramatic, but I was like, I'm excited to see in like a week, but I am so not excited for this procedure. Why would I be excited? They give me the Xanax. I like pull my mask up this way, take the Xanax, and he goes, okay, hop on the bed. I was like, we're doing this right now? Like, you're not gonna give me some time to like chill? What do you mean we're doing this right now? They walk me over to the bed, they get me situated. Oh my God, guys, I was shaking so bad. Had to move places. I'm gonna try to explain the best that I can of what kind of happens during the surgery. So you lay down and then there's this big machine that's like a circle and all you see is a circle and it's like pretty much this close to your face. And then they put your head like this and then they taped up my left eye. They do the first eye and basically what happens is he has like this almost rubber circle and he like put it in my eye so that he lifted my eyelid and lifted the bottom eyelid and like suction cupped this thing to my eye. And there's two ways of doing LASIK eye surgery. So the first way, which is the cheaper way, is after they suction cup that thing to your eye, they take an actual scalpel and then they chop the front of your eye off. Sorry to be harsh, that's what's happening. Or the way that I got it done, I paid a little bit more and it's just a laser that does it. And the laser basically like makes bubbles on your eye so that the light of the second laser that actually corrects your vision can get through. Once he gets the thing to suction cup onto your eyeball, they put in numbing eye drops. You don't feel anything. You can feel the pressure, but you don't feel pain. Once he has this like suction cup thing on, he like basically pushes down and in about like 5 seconds you lose vision, like it just goes black. They gave me stress balls to hang on to and I was like literally squeezing them so hard and he goes, okay, don't move, pretend like you're looking forward. So the laser is like making bubbles on my eye and then he takes the suction cup off and then quickly tapes my eye so that I don't see anything. And then he does it to the other eye, except for this eye. My head kept like going like this every time he tried to put it on. So he had to redo it probably like 7 or 8 times and the suction cup just would not suction onto my left eye. That's why I have all this bruising. So once he finally got it to hold, he did that. I was freaking out way more for this eye. It took a little bit longer. And then he taped that eye shut and then opened this eye. And then he takes like this little, it's not a scalpel, but it's like a tool. You can't really see, everything's super blurry because obviously they just like cut open the front of your eye. Everything's really blurry. And he takes the tool and he like rubs it on your eye to move. It feels like he's rubbing it, but in reality, he's just like moving the flap up. You can kind of see stuff, and then when he moves the flap up, it goes really blurry. And then he tells you to focus on a green light. I don't know why I'm saying it like you. He told me to focus on a green light. So I was focusing on the green light. So then the laser happens, you can hear it and you can smell it because you can smell your eye burning, which is like the scariest part. So it smells like burning flesh. I won't lie. It only took 30 seconds because I held my breath the entire time. So I know it only took 30 seconds. It didn't even take a minute. And he was like, very good, you're all done. Tape that eye up. For this eye, guys, oh my God, it's so scary. For this eye, he was trying to move like my flap out of the way and I kept like pulling back and he had to get the nurse to like hold my head like this. The Xanax did not hit me, okay? Your Xanax didn't work. 30 seconds, it was done, and then he opened my right eye and then he flipped the flap back down. Opened my left eye, flipped the thing down, and then he took a look at it after and he was like, looks great, go sit in your room. They send you home with 4 sets of eye drops. One's a steroid, one is for lubricant, one is, I don't know, an antibiotic or something for like infections, I don't know. And then one is the numbing eye drop. She put in the first set of eye drops for me. I sat in a dark room for 20 minutes with my eyes closed. And then like about 5 minutes in, my eyes started really, really stinging. And I was like, hey, is this supposed to be happening right now? Like, my eyes are really hurting. And she's like, yeah, that's normal, don't worry. So then after my 20 minutes were up, they moved me into like a room where the optometrist is gonna look at everything and make sure the surgery went fine right before they send you home. So then when I got into the room, I was like, my eyes really hurt. She gave me some numbing drops and she goes, okay, they're only gonna last 15 minutes. Really, really, really try not using your numbing drops that we give you at home. Like, try not to use them. But if it's really, really painful, obviously you're allowed to use them. Guys, I did it. We showed up at 7:30, and what time did I go in for my surgery?
45 minutes ago, so at 11.
So at 11. I don't know if I'm even wanting to post this on YouTube because I don't want to deter people from getting it. But it was just so scary. It's like a little cloudy, I can see, which is really weird, but it just feels like I have contacts in and it's cloudy. And she just put numbing drops in right before I left because my eyes were actually really hurting.
Were they?
Yeah, it hurts. And it lasts for about 15 minutes. And she said to just put regular eye drops in the fridge and then use those as like numbing eye drops. She gave me emergency numbing eye drops, but she said really try not to use them. But she said it's gonna sting. So she just said go home and nap. From the overall experience, I really wish they would have given me the Xanax a little bit earlier because I was freaking out during the procedure. I just wish I would have been like a little bit more calm because I thought I was literally on the brink of a panic attack the entire time. So then when I got into the dark room, I was literally sitting there crying because I was so scared, and also my eyes started to really hurt. When we got home, first sets of eye drops did not go well. It was so painful. We're home now. Mom's giving me my first drops. Now it's time for second drops.
Okay, turn around so that you're not facing the light.
That one didn't make it in my eye.
I have to be quick about it. Do you want me to take a picture of your eyes?
Yeah.
Just tilt your head back like you did.
I can't open them yet. Whoa, that was really close up.
Okay.
But basically my mom put me in a dark room. I fell asleep immediately, and then she was in charge of waking me up every single hour because for the first day of surgery, you have to wake up every hour to take your 3 sets of eye drops. So she would wake me up every hour. I literally slept when we got home. It was about noon. I slept till 6 every hour. And then when I woke up, I was feeling so much better. By about the 5th set of drops, they slowly started to stop hurting. Okay guys, haven't filmed much today because I got home and literally have just been sleeping in 1-hour periods. There's these 1 drops that mom puts in my eyes that hurt me so bad I just cry every time. It's snack time and my eyes are feeling way, way, way better. It was like, what, 5 o'clock? Been 5 hours. Going well except for the steroid drops. It's like not my eye that hurts, it's like almost the under eye. The clamp that he puts on your eye, there's like 2 metal prods and they hold your eye open like this. Yeah. And I think I was trying to close my eye, so I might have like scratched the inside of it.
Yeah, so it's the flesh.
My vision's still blurry also.
Don't do that.
It just looks like I have contacts in, so it's not like a big difference for me. But when I wake up tomorrow morning, I think that's gonna be crazy. And it's just still cloudy. Going well, guys. Don't even worry. So you can't really see right now because I'm sitting in a dark room, but I have my eyes closed, and Jake is here sitting beside me, and he is explaining to me every single one of his TikToks on his For You page so that I can participate because I'm not allowed to look at a phone.
Capybara that jumped into its owner's hands. Pretty cute.
We're going for dinner, which is McDonald's. So tuning off, I'll update you guys tomorrow when I can hopefully see and the cloudiness goes away. Then when I woke up this morning, basically everybody that gets LASIK talks about the second day when you wake up and you can just see, and it's a crazy experience because you can just see. So I was really ready to just be able to see. Good morning. This is like a big moment. Got my Google to turn on my lights. I haven't opened my eyes. I don't know if I can see. So I'm gonna open my eyes up for the first time on camera. Okay. 3, 2, 1. And everything was still really cloudy. It kind of looks like you're looking through goggles underwater. So I was a little worried. Everything's still blurry. Well, that's disappointing. Like, I definitely don't have 20/20. It's okay. I feel like it's just my eyes still healing. I hope. Oh my god. Guys, can you imagine? Okay. Well, I'm gonna get up and get ready because I have my appointment soon. But when I went to my consultation, they just said since I had a lot of trauma done to this eye, it's just super swollen right now. Also, my brain is playing a little bit of catch up since my prescription was -9. It's getting used to being able to like see. But they say that I'm literally cleared to drive right now, which is crazy because like I can't see that much. I'm still adjusting. It's only day 2. I'm gonna keep you guys updated throughout the week. Day 3, I just woke up and everything's extremely blurry. If you need a podcast recommendation, I spent all yesterday and the day before just sitting in bed with my eyes closed. I usually listen to science podcasts and like mental health podcasts, so Andrew Huberman is a big go-to for me, but I listened to a comedy podcast yesterday and the Giggly Squad, that's where it's at. It's so entertaining, so funny. Go watch it. Hello, it's day 4. Hi. Good morning. Happy Thanksgiving. I can see pretty well. It's weird. I was telling Dad all yesterday that it feels like my brain has to focus really hard. Because if I just like stare at something and then relax my eyes, everything goes blurry. But if I'm focusing on something, I think I have 20/20. Eye check. Let's see, is it still red? Oh yeah. Still a bit red, but it'll take a few days. Hello, good people. Okay, I didn't film anything at my Thanksgiving dinner because I was spending all the time with my family, but I spent a lot of time outside with my sunnies on. It was fine, my eyes feel great. Been doing my drops still. Here is another update on my eye, obviously still red. I'm gonna try driving for the first time tonight and see how it goes. Okay guys, it's day 5 and it's nighttime, so it's the last time I'm ever taking these medical eye drops. So I'm gonna document it. These are the medical ones, and then I'm gonna continue taking just the regular Sustain ones. Then I need to wait 5 minutes before I put in my Maxidex. These ones still sting my eyes 4 days later. Okay friends, I think I'm actually gonna end this video here. I am back to my daily morning walks for my mental health, getting that sunlight in the eyes, except for I can't. So I'm gonna be wearing these sunnies for like about another week-ish. Today I have dance for the first time since my surgery, so we're gonna see how I do there. I worked at the gym yesterday and it went fine, but dance is another beast. Thank you so much for watching, and tune in every Monday to hang out with me. I have been doing really across the spectrum videos these past couple weeks, but I appreciate you always.